Okay, good evening everybody. Welcome back to Press Play after a bit of a long break. I'm your host JJ48 and today we are continuing with Zelda Link's Awakening. If you recall, last time we had just finished the Angler's Tunnel, which here we are at the entrance, and we are continuing on throughout the, looks like Dungeon 5 now. So, I believe this is the passageway take us back up, up to the ledge where we were before, but first let's use our flippers to find a new area. So I am Mambo, child of the sunfish. Have you got an ocarina? Yes, I do. Aha, then I can teach you my song. Boop. Alright, let's listen to Mambo's song. Some great dance moves, too. Alright, we've learned Mambo's Mambo. When you get out of the water, play it. Alright, we'll try that a little bit later. Hopefully the audio is coming through on the stream. And let's see. When you play my Mambo, you can warp to Mambo Pond. Try this tune in the dungeons too. Cha-cha-cha. Did the fish say anything? Nope, fish are strictly dancers and saying "oh" at the end, I guess. Let's see if there's anything this way. Oh, good. Cave over here. Okay, we can get out of the water that way. Okay. Piece of heart we had to dive for. Alright, so... now that we've found 4 pieces of heart, we have a complete heart container. Good. I don't know if we'll end up getting all the hearts, but any extras that we find are good. Now let's use the stairs here, just to see where those lead us. And then we'll try calling Old Man Ulrira, the old guy on the telephone, and see if he can tell us where we're supposed to go next. Okay, so playing Mambo's Mambo brings us to the pond by Crazy Tracy's house, which I do still have the medicine, so I don't need to get any more of that at the moment. So let's see if we can find a phone booth. Oh, hello. Okay. I have a ghost following me around. The house. Take me. The house at the bay. Okay, and yes, I think he's going to keep up that, little annoying beeping, or whining, or whatever he's doing, until we can fulfill his wish. So let's see. I'm not really sure. He's definitely a ghost. Like, things on his head look odd. Maybe if they're ears, they don't look like human ears. They almost look like little... Has some weird balls or antenna or something on top of his head. Hey, this is Ulrira. Now you're being haunted by a ghost? Well, how about taking him where he wants to go? Bye. Thank you. Very helpful. Okay, let's see. Does anybody else react to the ghost? Marin's not with you. What happened to her? Yeah, the fact that Marin's not following me around is clearly much more noteworthy than the fact that a ghost is. Strange kids. Does a pretty good job keeping up with me, even in boots. Here, enter my Okay, why don't you go in and I just wait outside? Nostalgia, unchanged, boohoo. Enough. Cemetery. Take me, my grave. So, one thing, let me see if it'll let me go in again. Notice the music here is kind of the same music as in, what is that, Mabe Village? Just kind of slower, and with a little bit, another bit going on in the background. So maybe a little sadder. Okay. Let me see if I can make this. Yeah, there we go. I can get out here now. Hey, another secret seashell. Great. I think we're actually supposed to do this the other way, but... There we go. Yes, I hear you. We're on our way, I think. If I recall correctly, I think this is a path. This is a path. No, this is a path here. Okay. Hey kid, you woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot. But now I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? Sure, bring it. I'll let you carry more magic powder. Are you ready? Okay. You deserve it. Now look at all that junk you have to carry. Take care. See you again. And so, much like the bat in the last game, this one acts like he's going to curse us, but in fact helps us out a bit. So that was kind of nice of him. Not where I thought this was going, though. Oh, what am I doing? I can get up to the graveyard rather easily just with the song here. The ocarina is a little bit irritating to have in the menu, just because anytime you mouse over, or not really mouse over, but anytime you have your cursor go over it, it wants you to select which song you want, which means that you can't get off of it with just left or right. You always have to go up or down to get off of it and select something else. Well, this seems like a pretty obvious spot for a secret. Alright. So, it seems like these are zombies or something. I have to pull up my list of enemies. But they also appear to be endless and never stopping, so don't really need rupees at the moment, so don't really need to farm them. Thank you. A jar in my home. Look inside. Bye. Bye. Hoot, it has been some time since our paths crossed, lad. You must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay to enter the Catfish's maw. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry onward, Hoot. Okay. I'm curious why the owl... As the owl pointed out, it's been some time since he's come and talked to us. I'm curious why he chose just now, after we returned that ghost. That's what I want. I wanted to see where that passage led, because that's the one I thought I was finding before. Oh, and happy Monday to the chat. Welcome, and let's see, looks like... Okay, that's to get a heart piece that we need. I think we need the hook shot to be able to get over there, because this gap's a little long to do our run and jump technique. And yep, that just brings us back to the... and just connects us to the graveyard. Okay, so we will try to remember that as one of the many places to which we need to return after we get a hook shot. I mean, if we get a hook shot. Not that we're trying to spoil the future events in the game. I've already gotten that. On the same, not on the same level as me. Why are you jumping around? Okay, well, hey, it's Ulrira. The catfish's mouth is wide open. It sounds like a great place to dive. Bye. Okay. Also, where are we in our... we have a hibiscus flower. That's where we are. And with our seashells, we are at 9. I think one more, and we can go to the... if we get one more, we can go back to the Seashell Palace. And before we head down to the bay, I'm going to head over to Animal Village, because if I recall correctly, we were told, the goat lady told us that we needed to bring her a flower, which now we have. If I can remember where she lived. Oh, you brought me a hibiscus, how sweet. Well, since you're such a gentleman, I have a request to make of you. Will you listen? Sure. I would like you to take this letter to a Mr. Wright who lives on the border of the mysterious forest. Please. Okay. We traded the hibiscus for a goat's letter. Great. I think the thing I love the most about the trade sequence is the fact that it's not that you're trading items and trading up and eventually, you know, like the items are getting more and more value. It's just random stuff that people want you to do rather than do themselves, and eventually maybe will be rewarded for it. It's just kind of fun seeing those all these just random tasks and stuff that people want. Wait a second, this looks suspicious. Oh, I don't need to pick that up. No, stop. Hear this music again. It's just way back. This is how we get to the top here. No, stop. Around here, secrets are nigh. Oh, what do you know? First try. Down here? Nope. So I'm curious, how would we describe the, I think they're called bombers. The creatures that are flying around, dropping bombs all over the place. Mushroomish? So, buddy, you wanna come down so we can see? I guess I always thought that it looked like a mushroom volcano thing, so I thought the thing on top was like a hole, like a mountain, like a volcano top or something, but upon further reflection, maybe that's a spot like the spots on the side, and it's supposed to be more like beetle-ish. Hey, another secret seashell. Okay, so we're at 11 now. We're back. Well, since we're here, might as well go to the house. Since he told us to check out that, we'll see if we can get there this way. Okay, not by doing that. There we go. And then I don't recall if we ever went back to Tail Cave since we got bombs. It's the pot by itself. Hey, a secret seashell. Nice. To anybody who's really anxious to get on to the next dungeon, I do apologize. I don't think I ever went back to Tail Cave, so this is probably the best chance I'm going to have in a while to work it in. It's not really directly in going all the way around, I can just jump over this. Okay, yes, there is the unexplored bit there, so... Secret seashell, great. So we're up to what, 13 now? Okay. I'm kind of curious, why... And where was the compass in this place? Because, that treasure chest did not show up on our screen, on our map. Which I think it should have if we had ever gotten the compass, and I'm just wandering around. Thought for some reason I thought that that one-way door went the other way. Okay, and this map looks very clearly like a Moldorm or something. You can see the eyes there, and then we're kind of like halfway back towards the tail. And okay. I guess now's as good a time as any. Try playing this in the dungeon. See what it does. It warps us to the beginning of the dungeon. Very convenient. And I know that we saved ourselves a couple screens there. We're probably going to end up really needing to get back to the beginning of a dungeon at some point, at which point I will completely forget all about the song that helps us do it, and we'll spend a long time going about it a much less convenient way. Let's see, are secret seashells like hidden Mickeys? They seem to be everywhere. Sort of, yeah. It does seem odd that we're finding them all sorts of places, and often... Sometimes they're quite obvious, like the one on the island, or that one that was buried by the tomb that was just under a single bush surrounded by some odd-looking plants. But then there's also some of them... I can't pick up these seashells, too bad. I guess they're not secret enough. But then we've also had some, like, I think the very first secret seashell that we found was, in the village, in that area that is just a bunch of grass. Just mowing down the grass, we found it. And then there's also some that are in, that have been in treasure chests, and we found that way as well. Okay, so we were told... Is anything down this way? We're on the very bottom portion of the map now. Look at how much of the map we've opened up. So, one thing I have noticed as we've gone through, and you know, we keep running into areas that we can't get past until we get an item from somewhere else, and so then we have to go get that item. And as a result, I think that we see the path of the game keeps kind of leading us through Mabe Village. That's where we started. Then we had to go south to get our sword. Then we came back and went north to get that to get the key. Then we came back through it on our way south again. And we keep going through there. And I think it's, from a game design perspective, I think that's really helping us to. It's an area that's safe, doesn't have any monsters in it, and it just makes it feel much more home-like. So let's see what's this mermaid doing here. When I was swimming in the bay, the waves took a very important necklace from around my neck. If you find it, I will let you take a scale from my tail. Okay, and that's good, I guess? Okay, and the path upwards. So, okay, so if we happen to find a necklace, we know who to give it to. Okay, level 5, the Catfish's Maw. Okay, these are enemies that we cannot attack from the front or side. We can only attack them from behind. Kinda similar to the Dark Nuts in the very first Zelda game, although slightly less irritating in that we don't seem to have 20 of them in the same room. And they seem slightly less inclined to just turn around at random times. Sometimes they do, but it's not quite as often. Okay, this time we got the compass first thing. Wow, we're getting all kinds of spread out around here. I do need to watch my health, because, again, I am trying to... Okay, killing everybody didn't get the chest. So again, I am trying to make it through the entire game without dying at all. Okay, skull on the floor. And 4 blocks in the corners. Doesn't seem to be anything else here at the moment. No. Okay. You know what? I think I can. Can't I do this? Nope. Okay, not on you. Oh, that's right. It's the anti-fairies that we do, not the bubbles. Okay. I can kind of go for an anti-fairy now and then. Is there just a stream running through? I guess come to think of it, we went into a catfish's maw. Are we actually... Was that just a cave that looked like a catfish, or are we actually inside of a catfish? In which case, I probably don't want to stand in these juices too long. And for anybody who hears that and thinks, well, that's a stupid question, why would we be inside of a giant fish? Just wait until some of the later games in the series. We'll be seeing a lot of that, actually. traps did... okay, that was kind of a bit of a pointless grab. Okay, there's bombs. I could go for some bombs, sure. And let's see if maybe these will... okay, good. And a map, okay. At last we got a map, after like 4 whole rooms. Okay, trying to see what the map's gonna... maybe it'll make more sense once we've gotten the rooms more filled out by visiting them. But maybe that's supposed to look like a catfish? Maybe a catfish with an open mouth or something? I don't know, maybe the 2 things up on the upper left could be the whiskers on a catfish. Have we had that before this game, of a statue shooting fireballs at us like that? Fortunately, in this iteration, he seems to stop once we've killed all the enemies. Okay, let's see. Ow. Okay, wow, ow. Those things are much faster than I thought. Okay, and so that's how we get that key. I think the way we're supposed to do that is we're supposed to have the hook shot to be able to just pull ourselves right past everything. This, I think maybe we can... yep, okay. So this room's a bit of a dead end until we get the hook shot. I mean, until we get whatever item is in here that will probably help us, but can't say for certain is a hook shot. Hi. Okay, this guy, we need to hit him and then bomb him. If I recall correctly, there was an enemy kind of like him in Link to the Past. I think in the Ice Palace there were a couple of these guys. In this one, there's just the one. But he's turned into a mini boss, kind of like the Hinox in the second dungeon. Arg, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. Here's that same skull pattern on the floor we saw earlier. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything, though. I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can. Master Stalfos. Okay. So it seems that the guy we just fought is going to be holding on to whatever was in this chest, and we'll have to beat him to get it. Which, I mean, we kind of already did beat him, but I guess we have to beat him a couple more times. So, let's see. There's a passageway there. Let's see what's down the passageway first. Didn't mean to do that. Whoa. I just jumped on it and killed it. So I forget if, before, if we were talking about, previously we had talked about the similarity of some Mario enemies. Well, it does seem like a lot of the ones, those are very clearly Cheeps from Mario, and just like in Mario, we can jump on them to get rid of them. And I don't know if I've ever noticed that before, because I don't think I've ever tried jumping on them. Got a Guardian Acorn. More importantly, we have a anti-fairy, who doesn't drop a fairy in this game, just burns. Okay. We don't have the piece of a stone slab yet. This is going to be one way, unless we get the hook shot here. But fortunately, we I don't even have a key. I don't even have a key. Okay, we're back to here. Okay, so, let's see. We've already been that way. I think what we need to do is go back up, and where we took the passage, we need to go up instead of taking the passage. I also apologize in advance because now that we're in here, I do remember this was always the dungeon that I got the most lost in growing up. So hopefully it's not too bad. Like. Lots of stuff seems to offer hearts. Can't even get up that way because of this. So let's try diving where the paths of the torches cross. Not gonna help us until we get a hook shot, okay. So yeah, bloopers also from Mario series. The squid things here, for those of you unfamiliar, are called bloopers. I have no clue why, but... Okay, so I think we need to do this. Wait for these guys to go. Okay. It's me again. I can't beat you, I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm not sure why you thought you could beat me, since you did absolutely nothing the first time, or the second time. I mean, at this point, I think you're just kind of prolonging the inevitable. delaying the inevitable. Actually, thinking of the idea that maybe we're in a fish, it's hard to tell with the graphics, but the walls do look kind of basic. I mean, they still look worked rather than, you know, like innards or anything, but the like I'm not seeing any like stone structure and stuff on the walls. This is what we need. I am seeing the tile on the floor here in part, but then the rest of it just seems like it could be sand or something else. Okay, so we need to. Excuse me. I found a fragment of a stone slab. Alright, so if we can find our way back to there, we can read that. And if you've noticed, the 3 times we faced this guy, we had 1 block in a corner, 2 blocks in a corner, now 3 blocks. So I'm thinking we need to find our way back to that room we saw earlier that had 4 blocks. Okay, well that's not gonna do it. Now the question is, where was that? Went in. I'm pretty sure it was before we got here, so it wouldn't have been down that passageway. No, because that way was the... I think that way was the one that we had. No, that... Alright, let's try to backtrack. Okay, this is looking promising. Stairs down. Yeah, we have these weights. And oh, look, it's this guy. Oh, it's completely unexpected. How are we ever gonna beat him? I'm pretty sure this is the last time I have to face him because there's no more corners to put blocks in. Alright, we've got the hook shot. Its chain stretches long when you use it. If he had just left it in that chest, we wouldn't have any reason to fight him, and he would still be alive today. Well, later today, because I mean he was alive earlier today, I guess. Okay. I wanna. Excuse me. Would you turn towards me? Thank you. So that's what these guys look like without their mask on. I also do like in this version, in most versions the hookshot just stuns things. In this one it seems to actually do damage. Alright, 200 rupees, I'm ecstatic. not quite as ecstatic as I would be if we actually had 200 rupees worth of space to fill, but even getting to max rupees like that is still not bad. So, let's see, which way are we going now? Going this way. It's interesting that the place where we fight the guy is actually one of the first rooms we have access to. Or the final place where we fight him and eventually get our hook shot is one of the first places that we have access to, meaning that I mean, we played through this whole dungeon and had all the times where we were saying like, man, if only we had a hook shot, we'd be able to go there. If only we had a hook shot, we'd be able to go there. So then when we finally do go back and beat him, we're getting to, it's basically at the start of the dungeon, so we're getting to replay the dungeon and now actually getting to go all the places that we before were could only look at. So that's how we do that. Okay, here. Well, even hitting them from the side kills them rather than just taking their mask. Not sure why, but using the hook shot to grab those bridges and extend them, I always found that to be a really fun effect. Okay. You might remember Goma from the very first Zelda game. Interesting that we haven't, unless I'm misremembering something, we haven't encountered him for it since the first Zelda game, and now it's making a reappearance here. Okay, are you ever going to open your eye, other Goma? I've gotten a few instances of things from, maybe I have to come forward a little bit. We've had a few instances of things from the first Zelda game. The overworld music, especially up in the mountains, seemed like it was very heavily based on the original Legend of Zelda soundtrack. Like I said, I'm gonna go. It's like the 3 chests over there, and then we'll be ready to face the boss. Okay. We didn't have Dodongo, but we did have the Dodongo snakes, which I'm trying to remember. I don't think, unless I'm missing something, I don't think we had anything like them in A Link to the Past. I know we didn't in Zelda 2 because we didn't have bombs. have a key anyway, so... what would be the best way to do this? Come back down there later. Oh. I think down there, I think through the pastures where we found the stone slab, and I'm not sure that we actually need the stone slab, but I'd still like to... okay, or maybe we'll have to do this. I can get across from the south, but I can't... can't get up that way, unless... that's what we're supposed to do. Small key. Okay, no, I wanted to go... That's why I often use a sword instead of a hookshot, because the hookshot have to wait for it to extend and come back. Dive under where torchlight beams do cross. Okay, so that was a hint that we already knew. At least I had already demonstrated it earlier, but good to know that if we had not known, it would still be... we wouldn't be completely lost. And if I haven't mentioned it before, I believe the Goombas are set up so that if you jump on them, they will provide a heart. What the? Did anyone else see the trap just refuse to close on me? Getting a heart is much less helpful when you have to lose a heart to do so. Alright, we got the Nightmare's key. So let's go see the nature of this nightmare. At least it's not like sometimes I've been playing a Zelda game and seen a heart or something like that and ended up losing 4 or 5 hearts trying to get it. And you kind of get into a gambler's paradox where on the one hand you should probably just cut your losses, on the other hand you kind of feel like, well, I'm already this far. Yes, I know it's a weird object. Now there's a heart I can safely get. Oh yeah, I was gonna go. Excuse me. That's right. Thank you, sir. So then if I'm remembering correctly, this should take us to the boss. Or it should take us to the place where we get to the boss. So hopefully it won't be... we shouldn't be spending the entire stream just in this one dungeon. Well, I say that, I haven't actually beaten the boss yet, so I suppose I should be... I shouldn't be quite so hasty to count my chickens. I think this is the setup I'm going to want. So, you are the outsider. Come to wake the windfish. Kihihi, I shall eat you. Is this the first time that we've had a boss explicitly reference the fact that we're going after the windfish, or waking the windfish? Oh. Okay, well, this is unfortunate. I figured it was about time for that one. Oh, okay, now. I guess that wasn't him, that was a fake one. This is actually reminding me a lot of a game I had as a kid where you'd wind up this thing that had a bunch of fish in it that would, these little plastic fish would open and close their mouths, and then you'd have a fishing pole that you were trying to get the fish to close their mouths over the fishing pole, pull them out. Anyone else remember those? It was basically like this, but in color instead of black and white, and without a giant spiky tail hitting you if you messed up. Okay, fine. Oh, sure. Now you go after that. this isn't a particularly difficult boss per se. It's just that the timing, like, you only have a short amount of time to react to where he comes out, and if you're not in the right place, like, you can't really get at him. Actually, I'm sure there's probably better strategies, and I'm probably just doing it completely wrong, but... Right, Tisk Tisk, you don't seem to know what kind of island this is. Hee 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 hee, what a fool. Well, at least he died laughing. Nice happy death, I guess. Alright, we have, looks like a xylophone or vibraphone. Something of that nature. The Wind Marimba. Okay, another instrument that's not, it's not playing the melody, playing a harmony. Shrine, an island secret in the shrine. Okay. Let's see, there's a few places I can go. Hookshot actually does open up a lot of stuff. I need to try to remember where all I was going to go once that opened up. First I'm going to come over here to turn in what seashells I have. Oh, I needed to be exactly on to get that, because I apparently won't do it if I'm past the second one, because I'm pretty sure I didn't get the second one before. Okay. Well, we'll just have to... let's see where... Okay, I know there's a place over here I can do now that I have the hookshot. I'm trying to remember if there was a place in... Actually, there's a place down here I know now that I have the clippers. I'm trying to remember if... Did we need the hookshot to visit the cave and animal village? Oh, what? No! Come on. Okay, let's try doing it this way. There we go. Pretty sure we already got this one, but just to check. Yep. Yeah, this is all Rira. You are starting to listen to music, eh? Well, a frog named Mamu, who lives in the signpost maze, might know some new songs, but he charges a lot to play them. Bye. Click. Okay. Well, I just happen to be right near the signpost maze. So let's go visit Mamu. Oh. Okay. Let's see. go this way. Alright, so this is the signpost maze. If we read the wrong signpost, it tells us to try again from the start. So next signpost is going to be directly to that one. This way. This way. That was not nice, Mr. Bush Crab thing. Whoop. Okay, did not mean to do that. Go this way. Okay, fourth time's the charm. Okay, so we want to go this way. Here. Go this way. I don't know who is in charge of pest control in this field, but they are doing a terrible job. Oh, did not mean to do that. Great, you did it. Your reward is this way. Okay, so people familiar with the Zelda series or the Mario series, again, might recognize this guy as also being based on a Mario enemy. This is in the Mario series. This was Wart in Super Mario Bros. 2. I guess now he's moved to Hyrule and changed his name to Mamu, or not in Hyrule. He's moved to Koholint Island, changed his name to Mamu, and is now singing or providing music. Ribbit, ribbit, I am Mamu on vocals, but I don't need to tell you that, do I? Everybody knows me. Want to hang out and listen to us jam? For 300 rupees, we'll let you listen to a previously unreleased cut. What do you do? Sure, let's hear it. Do apologize for the flickering. I think that might be an effect of my system. Thank you very much, Croak. You've learned the frog's Song of Soul. It's a very moving tune. It can even liven up unliving things. Okay. If you play this song, you'll make everything around you feel more alive. Alright, good to know. Okay. And again, the backup singers don't actually do anything or say anything. Last we I was going to talk about leaving Marin and May Village, or Animal Village, and then I realized I don't think we need to talk to Marin at the moment, but... Interesting that the Animal Village has a different theme than May Village does. Oh, I remember. We did need bombs for, we needed bombs for the, hole where we found the angler's key. Did we need a hook shot in here for anything, or am I just misremembering stuff? Yes, we did. Okay. So now I think if we go this way... No. Yes, now we can... Interesting that he's only stunned. Oh, this is all we're, so we'll go talk to her, see what she's doing over here once we go. Didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to think, did we have levers in Zelda 2? I'm not sure that, or in Zelda 2 we did, sorry, in A Link to the Past. Not sure we did. In the desert area we did have the giant sand monster things that came out and kind of served the same purpose. Wait, Link's Awakening has a guy from Mario's Dream in it? Yes, that is kind of interesting. We were talking earlier about the themes of awakening and sleep and dreams, and, just a second, Yahoo, I worked too hard and now my broom is worn to the handle. Okay. And so it is interesting that now we are in a, someone we encounter is from Super Mario Bros. 2, which at the end of the game is revealed to all be Mario's dream. So there's yet another connection to sleeping and dreaming in this game. Yeah, I need to be very careful around the likes because, as I said, I think when we took the bow, I can never go back to that store again, and I think that's the only place where I can get another shield if I lose this one. Okay, this is a one-way. Before I go over here, I want to see what was on the south part of it. Ah, no! No. You stay away from my shield. Both of you. Alright. Do you want to challenge the river rapids on a raft? Proceed to the office at once, please. Okay, let's Want to go on a raft ride for 100 rupees? Sure. Okay, what am I gonna need? I know I'm gonna need a... Do I want to go down here? I think I want to go down the next one. Oh boy, it's been a long time since I've done this. No, no, no. I want to go up the top. Ah, well. Looks like I could have gotten all those rupees instead of just this one. Could have gotten those as well. There's no way for me to get over there, is there? I chose the wrong path, and... And once again chose the wrong path. Interesting. Yeah, there's no way we could have gotten up there because we needed to take the... No, let me... Okay, didn't quite make back my money. Where are we? Okay, we are in a completely new area. Let's see where... It's okay, that doesn't take us anywhere. Okay, this just takes us back up to the raft game. So let's see, where do I want to go now? I think... we had the place in the graveyard that we needed, the hook shot for. Since we're already near the woods, let's go deliver the goat's letter. Let's see, I thought there was one of these caves that we needed. We needed the hook shot to... Yes, here we go. I mean, it is very nice, it's just, not... I don't think we really need that many rupees anymore. But at least we'll have plenty to take back to Hyrule, I guess. What's this? A letter for me? I'm so happy! And look, the letter came with a photograph! A photograph signed Christine with a picture of, I guess that's Princess Peach. Looks like her, although the hair doesn't look blonde, I guess. She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks like all I have is this broom. How will that be? Okay, I guess it's better than nothing. Got a broom as your reward from Mr. Wright, but that photo was not of... Oh boy, letter writing is such a great hobby. Well, now that we have a broom, I guess we can go talk to the old lady and give her the broom that she was concerned that hers was worn out. Rupees. What's up here? Music, the fish stirs in the egg, you are there. Oh, that was another thing. I did want to go, hear the Windfish's song up at the egg, now that we have some more instruments. If you will indulge me for a little bit. We also need to come back with Bow Wow at some point to get that chest. When I looked it up, I was misremembering. It is in fact Tamaranch. Every source agrees on that, so I just misremembered. Ah, no, there. But it is sounding much more full with more instruments. I can't wait till we complete the ensemble and can hear the whole thing. Let's see, let's go down. Should I go back to Animal Village to turn in the brim? Well, there's the warp spot right here. And I think that's kind of where I'd need to go that direction to get to the next place anyway. I know it really doesn't matter, but I do like keeping my stuff in the same order. A new broom for me it is, isn't it? Sure, I'm not going to use it. Okay, in return you can have this fishing hook I found when I swept by the riverbank. Okay. I exchanged broom for the fishing hook. What will the fishing hook become? You know, sometimes I can't help eating a delicious piece of paper, even if it's a letter to my darling Mr. Wright. How embarrassing. Yeah, you know that he might be kind of getting the wrong impression of you since you gave him a picture that is definitely not you. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Hoot, there are two shrines, one to the north, the other to the south. First head south, where ancient ruins speak of the windfish. You will learn much there. Some of the Armo statues at least can move. Some can't. I think the ones that we can bump are the ones that would also come to life if we ran into them. Yep, and they cannot be killed with the sword. Let's see. Nor with... They can be with the bow. Alright, so we're gonna learn some lore at the Southern Shrine. Listening to the music, this sounds... Hearing elements of the Windfish's theme here, but in a minor key, and changed somewhat. Oh, this is an Armos Knight, so I'm guessing it's going to be like the Armos Knights in like the past. Just shoot them full of arrows. Oh, I don't want to be able to jump when it does that. Whoa, dude, put your helmet back on. That is frightening. We got the face key. Okay, so there's the owl, and presumably that's the windfish, the whale thing. To the finder, the Isle of Koholint is but an illusion. Human, monster, sea, sky, a scene on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Awake the dreamer and Koholint will vanish, much like a bubble on a needle. Castaway, you should know the truth. What illusion? There's a lot of text fit in that little tiny... Okay, so now we know the truth of the island. The whole island is nothing but a illusion. Hoot, I see you have read the relief. While it does say the island is but a dream of the windfish, no one is really sure. Just as you cannot know if a chest holds treasure until you open it, so you cannot tell if this is a dream until you awaken. The only one who knows for sure is the windfish. Trust your feelings. Someday you will know for sure. So, what if my feelings are telling me to just stay here and live on the island forever instead of waking the windfish? I guess that, probably have to end the stream, and it wouldn't be very interesting to just watch that week after week. It said it's like a bubble that when we wake the windfish, that when the dreamer awakens, it'll pop like a bubble on a needle. Windfish slumbers long, the hero's life gone. Fairy fountain, nice. Heal you and get rid of all that stress. Close your eyes and relax. So I have to wonder with the fairies, are they only healing like physical damage like wounds and things like that? Or are they also dealing with other things like reducing Link's cholesterol and getting rid of other ailments like that? I guess now we're kind of seeing why there's all the dream imagery and all the sleeping imagery and references to work from Super Mario Bros. 2. Now that we know the truth about the island. Level 6, Face Shrine. Nope. I don't have a map yet, so we can't see what it looks like. Our good friend Wizrobes. Oh, I need... Wow, how many... Oh, maybe instead of arrows, let me try this. That worked. Got 50 rupees, very nice. I can't pick that up. Yeah, so see, unlike the Catfish's mod, this shrine actually has like brick walls and stuff. Okay, so there's a one-way door coming up from there. world is that? Ow. I don't know, but I don't want to hit it. Going into a corner and pressing down as if I can duck in this game. Well, that was less than helpful. Oh, good, those things. This way just has a slab. Okay. First, let me see if this door opens. No, okay. Yeah, I needed to get on this side because otherwise these things would have blocked me from going. Okay. Light fairy, that's nice. We don't see fairies quite as often as we did in Link to the Past. You've got a more powerful bracelet. Now you can almost lift a whale. Well, might not quite be able to lift a whale, but I can lift an elephant statue. I think. Yep. Interesting. It gave us the item quite early in this dungeon. ₹100. We're happy. Okay. Okay, this. Not much of a... It's not much of a secret, but... Oh boy. I see if we do this. We can actually walk on top of these. Very nice. Got a small key. There has to be more to this room than that. Right. I had to spend a key to get here. Is it just me or did this sound a bit different? There we go. Alright, can someone tell me if we faced this guy before? I think this is the first time we encounter him. I know he's not been in any previous games. I specifically mean as a mini-boss. I don't recall him seeing him previously in the game. His name is, I think, Bowler or something, and sadly looking like a cyclopean manta ray does not help him survive very long. Not when we can just throw his own bowling ball thing back at him. Okay, let's see. Well, we should at least be able to finish this dungeon, I think, tonight. And I am glad that we got to the big reveal of the game. Now we know the truth. Having an ocarina makes the Pulse voice much more. Oh boy. Let's go this way first. We got our dungeon item early, but man, we do not have the we don't even have neither the compass nor the map yet. I think this one really will feel like an at-last moment when we eventually do get it. Okay, 200 rupees. So I think the whole point of this room is just to have that crystal thing there in case we need to reset block states. And for those of you who don't know, the thing with these stupid like knight chess piece things is we have to throw them so that they stand upright, so that they both stand upright, and if we fail, if either one of them lands not upright, then they both fall down. We have to try again. And to my knowledge, there isn't a completely reliable way of doing that. It's pretty much just upgrade these things. Dodongo snakes that we have to shove the bomb actually down their gullet or else they won't. No, come on. There you go. Thank you. That was pretty effective. I don't actually have a key. I don't even have a key. What am I doing? That one seemed pretty reliable. It's 2 for 2 on that one. Just usually they're take many more tries than that. We already got the key there. We haven't been this way. I need to... Okay, let's see. Well, this is... Did we get anything for this? Oh, okay. Good to remember when we get back here to actually face the boss. But not that useful at the moment. Pretty sure, looking at it, the only reason we ever have to come back down here is to... Oh, come on, you're supposed to get sucked into the hole. So I don't think we ever need to come south of this tile room again until we're ready to face the boss. Hopefully we'll finish this one tonight. That's right, we've already been up here. Where did this... We're in a loop. Interesting. Well, let's which way do we go? There was some reason that we couldn't go this way, but I can't remember. Was it that we needed a key? In which case, we're not going to be in any better position now. What was it that we were looking for this way? Well, that's... And we did go through there after after swapping these, so I don't think that's the... Okay, yeah, and then we got the... That led us over there, which led us, I think, to the bracelet, which then led us back up to here, if I recall correctly. Because then we were able to come down that way, and I completely missed the piece of power. The only thing I can think of is that one... There was that one room that the door was closed. Not this one. There ought to be a way to open that door. I mean, maybe it's a door that only opens from the other side. Or maybe that's why... Ah, there we go. There, maybe we need to... Found a fragment of a stone slab. We can read that later. Okay, got a compass. That's good. Well, I think we're pretty good on bombs. Well, you might as well. No reason not to grab some extras since we're here. Still have a few more chests to get. Still don't have a map. Got 100 rupees, we're happy. Oh, and here's that island we saw during the, from the raft game. let's go see what the... Oh, wait, there was a chest in the other... Oh, I guess we should probably try to kill all those guys in there then. Enter the space where the eyes have walls. Okay. I just noticed there's a chest in here, and since it's not making a "there's a key in this room" noise, either it's place two bombs at the same time. Here's the map. At last we got the map. Press the start button to look at it. Start button, not select. Okay, yeah, I can see face in that. And we could have gotten this a lot earlier had I not, had I noticed that, had I tried harder to open this door. Okay, so there's one more chest. And I can see that we're pretty much out of time, but all I have to do is try to get this one chest and then take on the nightmare, so I think we're going to try to do that. So I apologize for going a little bit over tonight. Oh, that's right, these guys. I need to try to get my... There, let's do that. Oh, that's right. We don't want to go this way. We want to go... Yeah, well, that's what we needed the key for, is to get that chest. That chest is probably the nightmare's key. And then we'll be able to take on the nightmare. Okay, yep, we are in the looping room. Okay, yes, there's the part that if we go south, we'll encounter the nightmare. But first we need to go get the key. Interesting. I wonder if that's because they're only vulnerable to the Ballad of the Windfish, or if it's a matter of or if that's because Mamu's song is supposed to restore life, so it's bring things to life, so it wouldn't make much. That's like an intentional. That song can't kill them. Okay. That's what I wanted. There we go. What the? Yeah, you could open the door. So, in case you missed that, this particular chest we could not open until we threw a bear or a jar at it. I don't know if that was ever explained anywhere. I didn't see any explanation, so I assume it's just meant to be that, well, that worked for the door. I guess it's going to work for the chest too. Oh, good, these guys again. Between Dodongo snakes and the Wizrobes, this is a very bomb-intensive dungeon. Actually, might as well keep that because I think we're gonna need it sooner than we'll need our sword. Okay, so... Okay, wait for the Wizrobe to come out one time. That's too late. Oh, that was way too... Okay. And... Okay, which boss is this? What am I gonna need? I think I'm gonna need... Oh, it is a literal face. Hey dummy, need a hint? My weak point is... Whoops. There I go, talking too much again. Is it your face? I'm thinking it's your face. Or is it the processing power of the Game Boy? Because you seem to be lagging it a lot. Okay, listen up. If the Windfish wakes up, everything on this island will be gone forever. And I do mean everything. Oh no, does that mean me too? Does that mean all the people that we've gotten to know? So now the nightmares seem to be talking to us and trying to dissuade us now from going on and waking the Windfish. So we've got the Coral Triangle. Okay, so Coral Triangle, playing its one note. Mountain. Something calls from the mountains. Alright. So we are only... This was level 6. We are only 2 dungeons away from the end game. So I'm not sure if we'll be finishing it up next time, or not, but we'll definitely be pretty close. So with that, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I do plan to be streaming regularly for the foreseeable future. So with that, have a good night and take care. Bye.